Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special video for you guys, kind of a throwback. We're gonna be drafting a team on NBA 2K MT Central. We're gonna take that team, put it over to the Xbox, where then we are gonna try to go 82-0. Now, the twist for you, we do not at least win the NBA Finals with our team we draft. We're gonna be eating not one, but two raw eggs. I know you wanna see me do it. You know I don't wanna do it. I'm gonna do my best to draft the most excellent team possible. All right, and now we are ready to draft here. So just before anything, just doing the starting lineup. The bench players don't matter, so unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to use that Shaq. All right, so starting off, we have our center pack here, very important. We're gonna get an Al Horford, a Wemby. That's most likely who we're gonna end up going with here. He's like a 98. We're gonna get a Calvin Booth, a no picture. Jay Huff, no picture there also. And we got an Artise Gilmore. I think we're gonna have to go Wemby on that one. All right, going on to the power forward. I'm happy with that center here. Oh, nothing there. I'm just worried about these ones that are shaking in the top. I don't know. Oh, Kareem saving us there. We needed that. So I think in the real game, I am going to try to move Wemby over to the power forward. But moving on, we got our point guard here. Arguably the most important position we're going to be drafting. We got a Casey Jones, a no-name, Malcolm Brogdon. Oh gosh, Stephon Castle, another save. We are definitely taking Stephon there. And then last one before the captain here, shooting guard. We need a 3-ball. All right, let's see what we got here. Not the best. I'm hoping the shaker is at least good. Miles McBride, we don't need that. Dominique Wilkins. Oh, and I don't think we can pick Cheryl Swoops for the sake of the simulator. I think we might be cornered into going with Dominique here. But now the most important part, what we've all been waiting for, the captain pack. This is who's gonna lead us into battle. This is who's gonna carry us in the clutch times when we need them. Expecting some big things here, a lot of shakers. Let's see. A Tobias Harris, not bad. A VJ Edgecombe, interesting, okay. Carter Bryant, Robert Horry, and a Peja. I don't know who I need here. So I think Tobias Harris might be the move here. I just don't know what Peja is rated in the actual game. So I do think I am going to go with the Toby there. Now, just a note here, we're not using the ratings you're seeing on screen. We are going to be using the ratings when we put them into my league in NBA 2K. But overall, I don't know how I'm feeling about this team. You guys can let me know in the comments what you rate them 1 through 10. All I know is we're going to do our best here. Hopefully we can win an NBA Finals. I'm going to bring this team over to the Xbox, and I'll see you when I'm there. All right, so I got the team over on the Xbox here, and just looking at it already, the team is already a lot better than I was anticipating here. I don't know about the 82-0 challenge, but I know for sure this team should be capable of winning a ring. So we got 98 Kareem, we got 97 Victor Wembanyama, we got 90 Dominique Wilkins. They did him dirty. Look again. And then we're gonna have Stephon Castle running the point. We have a huge team here. Rounding it out though, we have Tobias Harris. Solid, not the best, but solid. Probably not my best pick. And then just kind of the minutes breakdown. No one that I didn't draft today is actually going to play a single minute. And then this year's actually Steph's farewell tour, which sounds crazy, but I guess it's closer than we think. Got to appreciate these greats. All right, and then just right into it. I'm just going to stim to the All-Star break, see how we're looking there. And we lost our first... We're losing every game. I don't understand how this team could lose. We lost to the Warriors. I need to check this out. Wemby had a ridiculous stat line. I just don't see how we're losing. Maybe the turnovers, but they're all playing the whole game, so I don't know if that's a problem or not. We lost to the Hawks. Okay, something's got to be going on here. I'm just going to super sim through to the All-Star break. All right, so I figured out what's wrong. My guys were losing overall because of how exhausted they were by playing every second of every game. I don't know how that could happen. Hopefully, I fixed it. We'll see here. Okay, and already that looks a lot more like what this team looks like. I have only 2 players that are under a 90 overall, so I don't see us losing this championship. We'll see, though, how that ends up. If I had to guess, though, I'm going to go with a Kareem MVP, a Wemby Defensive Player of the Year, and I want Mitch Johnson to have a Coach of the Year, but with our already ruined record, I don't know if that's happening. And then I want to see how the boys did in this matchup versus the Nuggets. Jokic kind of went off, almost a triple-double there. But oh my God, our team is disgusting. Victor Wembanyama, 32, 10, 8, 5, and 4. That's got to mean a Defensive Player of the Year in my book. All of our players going off. And then the grand reveal here, a Wemby MVP. I wonder what this means for Defensive Player of the Year, if he could get both. I mean, averaging 2 steals and 3 blocks definitely deserves one. 28 and 13 as well. We got a Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. That checks out. Josh Giddey, 6th Man of the Year. Can't be mad. I didn't have a 6th man at all. And then it is a Wemby Defensive Player of the Year. So he won both there, taking home 2 trophies. I'm hoping we won Coach of the Year, Buzelis. Ant for Clutch Player. All right. Chris Finch. So I guess they did end up finishing with a better record than us. I don't care about executive. We ended up taking home 2 of the awards there. That's okay in my book with half the season going the way it did. All right, and then the moment we've all been waiting for, what determines the egg or not the egg. We're playing the Phoenix Suns in the first round here. Should be an easy sweep. Let's take it game by game to start. We take game 1. All right, as expected there. We're going to need Tobias to step up big time going into game 2 here. Let's take a look. And we take game 2. I think that should be enough. Let's just simulate the round. All right. Not a sweep, but a gentleman's sweep. We got the reigning champs, though, the Oklahoma City Thunder in the second round. Little nervous about this one. Let's simulate game 1. If I could see us losing to any team, it's probably this one. Just no foul bait from Shea as we win game 1. Little confidence booster there. Let's go into game 2. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. Let's see what happens in game 3. They take the lead. They have the series lead. We need to do something about this. It's tied up at 2-2. This could go to 7. Or we can just win 2 straight here and just take it home to San Antonio. And we lose game 5. We need a dub here. I feel like we got to go Simcast if elimination is on the line. Just continue here. All right, let's take this quarter by quarter. Come on. We need our MVP to go off here. Let's start this up. All right, we take a lead. This is looking good. Stayed in the lead. Lead through halftime. It is looking a little closer. It's going back and forth. Oh, my God. We got to close out here. There's just no way. We have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Victor Wembanyama, and we somehow still lost to Shea, Foul-Baiter, Gilchrist Alexander. 4 names. Well, I guess you know what that means for me. Let's do this. All right. So we got a cup of eggs. That looks interesting. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Oh my God, I might throw up.